Okay, guys, so here we are at the beginning of the year. Glad to have everybody here. We got these off of our subreddit. If you have not gone over to our subreddit, Roger Wakefield Posts, go over there and join. That way you can see the pictures, the videos that we get from plumbers, from homeowners, from people that think they're plumbers or handymen or different things like that. Go over there and check it out. Also, if you've got great plumbing videos, great plumbing pictures, or maybe they're not so great, go over to our subreddit, Roger Wakefield Posts, post them, leave a comment, make a note, tell us what you think it is or what you accidentally came across. We're gonna review the best ones from last week right now. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump right in there. I saw this the other day and I love this. Explaining work to the apprentice inside of the van. That's about what a plumber looks like. Explaining work to the apprentice in front of the homeowner once you're in the house, it's a little bit different language, maybe not quite so colorful. So, man, that's about what it's like, especially after you've explained it for the 10th or 12th time. So I get it. Okay, now this is hilarious. And I want to point out the obvious right here. You see this wine bottle down there? There were 10 of them before the homeowner did this. They could only get through 9 by the time they popped this in. This is just wild. Okay, this is from UAELD 2008. I have no idea what city these people live in. This gray pipe type stuff, this is freaking hilarious. Man, that's one, you could just dwell on this one for a while. That's tough. Everyone's waist needs a roller coaster. I love that. And it does look like vacuum hose right off the vacuum cleaner. That's actually pretty good. Hacksaw shook the battery apart, Sawzall. Man, I'll tell you what, number one, if your Sawzall is shaking that bad, you got the wrong blade on there. Actually, we're gonna make a video about saw blades, but I've never seen these batteries come apart like this. I love these things, so that's kind of interesting. Previous company charged them $720 through insurance and did this. I'll tell you what, number one, that accordion pipe, whatever you want to call it, and if I ever had a plumber come out and try and install that, it would just blow my mind. Yummy trap, a cup of coffee, 2 popsicle sticks, and a straw. Yeah, and they don't understand why that would plug it up. Okay, I love these hole saws. Now, I used to run one of these, and actually the one that we did always had a wet core, but I love these things. And you see, these things here will cut a perfect circle. We used to use them in big commercial jobs. You know, if we didn't go through and sleeve it first, we'd come back in, lay out everything once they had the walls framed. I'll tell you what, this is a great tool that definitely comes in handy. The heck? If you own a restaurant, you still have to service your interceptors. Don't skip. Man, that is full of grease. And that's your favorite restaurant right there. That's about what it looks like. That's actually pretty nasty. Let's see, there's some more here. Oh yeah. See the smiley face though? You got the eye here, you got the eye here, and it's kind of funked up mouth and nose. If you didn't see that, now you can't help but see it. Yeah, that's not good. So you can still see the face though. Ooh, that is nasty. Yeah, and he's got his sewer machine here. Yeah, I wouldn't be running my sewer machine in there. Not good. That is one job I could never do is clean out grease traps, grease interceptors, anything at all like that. It does not work for me. Waste pipe work from urinals in the supermarket staff. And I gotta tell you, if you've never cleaned out a urinal waistline, that's about what it looks like. And I tell you what, the smell from that, you ever want to upset anybody, put this in a Ziploc bag, put it under the seat in their car, rip a little hole in it. Oh my gosh. Now, I saw this one the other day, Coca-Cola plus Mentos. I want y'all to watch this. This is actually pretty funny. Now, keep watching. Don't give up on it yet. There you go. Now, I got to tell you, is this possible? Man, anything is possible. I think this is all CGI on this one. If it stopped up like a floor above and it's a big floor and this is the only drain coming down and it's unstopped back in that toilet and you can push it through and get it down, whatever stopped up below comes up there like that. Could be possible, but that's one I find hard to believe. Boom goes the toaster. Number one, that is the wildest looking installation I've ever seen of a urinal, or two as a matter of fact. I'd be so busy laughing at the urinal, the piping, I don't know if I'd be able to use the restroom. Yeah, I know how much Roger loves these. Man, that is just, let's try and figure this piping out. You got your cold water in, so your cold water comes in here. You've got a bypass here, check valve here. So I'm assuming there's a hot water return. Don't know how that is though. So you got a cold water line going out to something. Another ball valve. Another valve. And I don't get all this. Now this is another one. I'll tell you what, if you've never pulled a waste or unclogged a manhole or seen it happen. Now I know that was not a clog. They were testing it or something like that. But I mean, you look at how fast this water level comes up. Yeah, you don't want to be standing on the ground floor when you pull that up. You notice that he was above it. That's a ton of water. Not sure this is what a vent should look like. Well, I'm sure it should not. From a public bathroom, the vent had opposite fall and had filled with rainwater. And guys, it can do that if the plumber installing the vent didn't run it at an angle, if he ran it flat. I have seen straps break before and it drop, not enough to pull it down through the roof, but enough that it did fill with water. And that can cause your toilets to gurgle. It can cause all kinds of things to happen. Now here's another one, and this is one, and the reason I wanted to go ahead and stop on this one is I used to do commercial plumbing. I did a lot of remodel work at big hospitals, big office buildings, big airports. If you've never froze a big line to weld a fitting on it, weld a valve on it, flange, anything like that, it's definitely interesting to be looking in a piece of pipe and seeing ice and knowing that there's pressure water on the other side of that. This is a freeze actually in place. I think he said this was a 6-inch line. I think we've done up to 12-inch in the past. You've got liquid nitrogen tanks right over here. You got a jacket around it and it literally freezes this pipe so you can work on the other side of it. Guys, let me know. What do you think about what you saw today? What do you think was the craziest post on our Reddit? Do you think it was the exploding toilet, P-trap urinals, or the urinals with the funky P-trap? The frozen line? What got your attention? And if you're a plumber, or even if you're a homeowner and you think maybe you had a not so good plumber come to your house, if you'll go over to our subreddit, Roger Wakefield Posts, leave pictures, leave videos, and it can even be great work. If you're a good plumber and you're proud of your work, or you're a homeowner and you think your plumber did amazing, do me a favor, go to the subreddit, leave a picture, leave a video, let us know what you think, and see what kind of replies you get. If you have not gone over to our Instagram yet, we do a lot of little posts, little shorts, where we put out great information every day. If you go over to Instagram and look for Roger Wakefield, follow us, and send us information there. If you see pictures, you see things you like, that's a great place to talk to us. Anyway, let us know what you thought about these. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, the expert plumber. I'll see you in the next video if you don't get flushed.